friends. We haven't done this in a while, and we have not been in this kitchen in a while because I have not been doing grocery hauls. But today I have a Sprouts grocery haul, and I thought it would be really fun to go back to the old La Comida that Jeremy set up and show you what I got. I've been mainly shopping at Walmart most days, and this time I decided to go through Instacart and order through Sprouts, and I got some good deals, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got. First things first, I think I spent so much that I ended up getting these 2 boxes of vegan cheeseburger wraps free. I've literally never heard of this brand before, but they're called Ming's Bings, and it's a plant-based cheeseburger. It looks like it's in a tortilla wrap, or it kind of looks like a pupusa, honestly. I thought that was really cool of them because this costs like $8, which is pretty pricey, and I probably would never buy this because I've honestly never heard of them. But since it's free, I'm gonna try it for you guys. The next things that were free, kind of, were the Good Catch brand. And so they had these 3 boxes, buy one, get one free. So I decided to go ahead and get the deal because it ended up being like $3 per box. So I recently had just tried the Salmon Burgers, a place in Stamford, Connecticut where they make like different burgers and they have vegan options. I feel like I've tried this brand before, but they just made it really delicious, and it was like a salmon burger sandwich type of deal, and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to get some more, and since it was on sale, I decided to go ahead and get it. But this time I got 2 other kinds to try. So I got their vegan crab cakes as well as the vegan fish fillets, so I can make like some McDonald's fish fillet sandwiches, and I'm really excited about this. So I don't know how long this deal is going to go on for, but I'm going to try to get this video up really early for you guys in case you want to get in on this deal. I decided to go back to my early days of being a vegan and got some Guardian chicken tenders. I feel like literally every vegan brand makes chicken nuggets, but nobody makes chicken tenders. I saw a recipe the other day where this girl made like a buffalo honey ranch type of chicken tender, and I really wanted to make them, so I decided to get these. These are honestly not my favorite from what I remember them tasting like, but it's the only chicken tender out there unless you want to make your own, which anybody got time for that. Sticking with the vegan meats, I got some of this Beyond Meat sausage. I really like Beyond Meat lately. I feel like they're doing a really good job with their stuff. We recently had their steak, their new vegan steak. I feel like it was pretty good. So I decided to get some of these sausages because I wanted to make some like egg bites last week, and then I also want to make some English breakfast muffin sandwich type deal with like egg and sausage so that I can have breakfast ready to go. I got some English muffins to go with that. I don't really like their burgers because I feel like it always has like a nasty like aftertaste, but the other products I really enjoy. Stocked up on tofurkey. I haven't been eating bread really, but I did get some bread in this trip, and I also want to make some like tortilla wraps for breakfast or like lunchtime so I can have them in the freezer ready to go as well. I eat this like crazy when I'm eating sandwiches. I did get bread and tortilla wraps, but I will be using that for this recipe again. Follow me on all platforms because I'm probably going to show you what type of meal preps I'll be doing. As I mentioned, some vegan breakfast sandwiches and tortilla sandwiches. I got 2 bottles of just egg. You can make a lot with a little bit, but I feel like when you're trying to make the egg bites, you definitely need a little bit more. So I got 2 bottles so I can make the sandwiches and the egg bites. Again, more recipes, so make sure you follow me everywhere so you can see how I make it. Speaking of bread, I also have been watching a lot of like what I eat in the days on TikTok and stuff, and I saw somebody make a like toasted sliced bread with like ricotta and tomato, and it just looked really good. So I wanted some like proper like French bread or Italian bread, and so I got this. I already made it today. I'll post a picture right here so you can see what I made. It was really delicious. Try not to eat so much bread lately, but definitely gonna be cutting these up, putting them in the freezer, so when I want that toast, I can go ahead and have it. I got this Italian bread. I didn't realize that it was the sliced version. I like to slice it on my own because you can make it as thick or as thin as you want, versus when they cut it, it's pretty thin. So it's not too bad honestly, but I'll probably use this more for like regular sandwiches versus like a slice of toast that you top with stuff. But again, just bread. Love bread. And then I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, so I haven't eating wheat bread lately, multi-grain breads. I was never a fan of this type of shit, but recently I don't mind it. Tortillas, I ordered, I forget what the brand name is, but it's like a green spinach tortilla wrap. They didn't have any, so she got me this upgrade with his like just like a light flour tortilla for like morning wraps and stuff. Got some frozen mango chunks for smoothies. This bag is like that filled, so there's really not that much in here, but I'll probably just mix it with like yogurt. I've also been making chia seed pudding lately, so I'll probably put this in those little mason jars when I make it. I really love mangoes, my most favorite fruit. And I also got some fresh mango. These are really green, so I'm definitely gonna have to wait for them to ripen up. but I'm very excited to eat these. Speaking of breakfast, I really suck at eating breakfast. I have my whole life. Literally, I've been eating the same breakfast since I was like a little kid. My grandmother taught me, but basically, any Boricua you ask is gonna probably dip some kind of bread or cracker into coffee, and that is breakfast. So now that I'm trying to be healthier, I'm trying to eat a little bit like fuller meals that are gonna have me full throughout the day. So I got some oatmeal because it is a very easy and quick breakfast for me. But yeah, apple cinnamon oatmeal is a really easy breakfast that you are going to enjoy because it's sweet, really filling, and very easy to make because it literally just microwaves in a minute. Moving on to produce, I like heirloom tomatoes because they're better for toast. They also look a little bit prettier. They're also larger, but the only tomato that they had that was like large enough was on the vine, so I got these. They were pretty cheap. I think it was only like $1.99. I got a bag of mandarins. I typically like the Halo brand, but honestly any like easy peelable mandarin I love. These are like, I swear they put like crack in this because they are so good, so addictive. And I also like to use them for sauces. I used some yesterday that we had in the fridge for like a stir fry to make like an orange chicken type of deal. So yeah, very versatile, but also very healthy, and honestly a really easy snack that is what I need in my life. Why are you looking at that?
They put what?
Crack! I say that all the time. They're so addicting.
Okay, anyway.
Anywho, I typically like to get red seedless grapes, but they didn't have any, and she upgraded. When I keep saying she, was my Instacart shopper, by the way. She got the green ones. I did approve this. I typically don't like these because the red ones are just sweeter and like softer. The green ones are a little bit tougher and not as sweet, but these are still pretty good. Bananas, like I mentioned, I've been eating chia seed pudding in the morning, and typically what I like to put on it is strawberries sliced, banana sliced, peanut butter, a little bit of maple syrup, and the chia seed pudding, and that is it. And it is such an easy, delicious breakfast. Bananas are really delicious. Also, like in the Puerto Rican, Latino, Caribbean culture, we typically will eat bananas with rice. So that's another way I like to eat it. I try to get bananas and fruits in whatever way I can, so if I gotta eat it with rice, that's what I'm gonna do. As I mentioned, strawberries. I like to make sandwiches with shredded lettuce. I feel like shredded lettuce, tomato with a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper elevates your sandwich every single time. So I always buy it because whenever I make it, I swear the store shredded lettuce is just better and tastes better. It might be in my own head, but I swear it does. I got 2 bags of cabbage. One is like a coleslaw mix and one is just purple cabbage. I like to pickle these, also make coleslaw. Really good in sandwiches, also really good for stir fry. I typically would buy the whole vegetable, but because my fridge is kind of full already, I didn't want to buy any big vegetables that I need to chop up. The last thing for the produce are these little carrots in tri-colors. So during Christmas time, I did like a 5-course meal for my family, and I made malanga and yuca, like mashed potatoes. And on top of that, I did like a glazed carrot. And so I wanted to make that this week because I do have malanga and yuca that I need to use up really, really quickly. So I'm probably gonna just glaze these. I have a video about that recipe already that I filmed, but I'll probably refilm it just like in short form so you guys can see it and save it a little bit easier. One thing I buy a lot of is tomato paste. I prefer to make my own tomato sauce or marinara sauce for my pastas. A little bit of tomato paste, butter, red crushed peppers, a little milk, and seasonings versus like buying a marinara sauce or pasta sauce. I do like this just for like delicious pasta sauces. I'll definitely also make another TikTok. So many videos to film. Will I post them? Who knows? I got some vegan refried ranchero beans. I used to not like to support like clean, cute vegan brands because I felt like they were not by people of color. But I recently learned that Siete is actually owned by Latinos, which is really cool. Typically, I would just get like the Taco Bell brand because that is my favorite can of refried beans. There's also other kinds like store brands. You just want to make sure that they don't have lard in them. Always get like a vegetarian or vegan refried bean when possible. I just got this because I like to make tortillas, tortas de habichuelas or frijoles with queso, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. And so that's what I'm going to be making with these. I got some Kite Hill ricotta. This shit is expensive, but I do like it and I wanted it because again, I saw this girl's video and she used ricotta with tomatoes and it looked so good. And I ate it earlier, like I mentioned, and it was really good. I've only bought this like one time before when I made like a lasagna. I think that's in my cookbook actually. You could make it with tofu, but honestly this tastes so much better. I really, really like it. I think it's worth it. The other thing is that it's a pretty small tub, so you get like probably like 1 layer of ricotta in your lasagna or whatever type of pasta dish you're making. But I will say I like this one better than anyone that I've tried. But this one is the best. I also really enjoy the Kite Hill yogurt. I don't really eat yogurt. I don't really buy it. I probably haven't bought vegan yogurt in like probably like half a year. at least. But I did get it because I have been eating my chia seed pudding. When I make my chia seed pudding, I don't mix it with yogurt, I actually make it with milk. I do like to put this like underneath that layer just to have like a little bit of added, I don't know, does this have protein? Whatever's in here, I like to have added that in my bowl, so I got that. And then I also like to use this in dressings and stuff when I don't want to use mayo and just be like a little bit healthier. Veganese, honestly, part of every grocery haul that I do. We love mayo in this house, but we specifically love this brand and this container. This is pretty expensive, also depending where you get it. This was like 10 bucks at Sprouts. When we get it from Walmart, it's probably like $7 or $8. You're saving yourself some pennies depending where you get it. I need my mayo. This was on sale. I was not gonna get this. It wasn't even on my list. I am addicted to chocolate milk. I'm trying not to drink it so often because I literally drink it like water. I wanted a little dose. Found this brand called Not Milk, and they have chocolate plant-based milk alternatives and other flavors. This was only $1, so I decided to get it and give it a try. This is definitely smaller than what I thought they were going to be. I thought these were like the regular milk size cartons, but when they got here, they were like the boxes that you could find for like very cheap. And now I'm realizing why they were cheap, because the full-size cartons are a little bit pricier. I would say buy your milk elsewhere and no matter Sprouts. And last but not least, something else that wasn't on my list, but I feel like if you're eating healthier and you're trying to lose weight, you still need to have something in your house to help with those cravings that you are gonna have. So this is the bite-sized chocolate chip cookies. So I thought it was perfect to make like little snack bags. I will also make a video about snacking, so make sure you guys look out for that. But that is it, friends. I hope you enjoyed this little grocery haul. I feel like it was a nice little homage to the old videos that I used to post on here. I don't know if I'll be posting more of these grocery hauls, honestly. I'll probably post them on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, but I will definitely be doing recipe videos still. Other than that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow me everywhere else at La Comida Jeremy. I will see you all in the next one. Take care y los quiero mucho.